Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Gold. I am here on the bike with an egg. Once again. I think until we get all the baby Pokemon, every stream is going to start with an egg, so let's go hatch it. I've biked most of the way, so we don't have much longer to go. Oop, I forgot to stop the VLC. Here we are, right outside the daycare. They could even watch the egg hatching from in there. Oh, that's a little Cleffa. Doesn't it look cute? Kind of reminds me of Hoppip. Something about it. I think the pink body and the little face. It's a very Hoppip-like Cleffa. Yeah, we'll give you a Cleffa. What's your name gonna be? How about Faye? Wait, no, I've done that already. Dang it. I think my Clefairy is Faye. It could be Faye Jr. Or Cleffa. Oops. Would we be Alfie? I don't know. I'm not feeling very creative tonight. Well, alright. I've spent some time reorganizing my PC box since last stream, so it'll be easier to put this away. To deposit Alfie. Alpha. Yes, we're on box 8, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, I decided that it made sense for 15 to be the max on all the boxes. So we don't have a lot more room. But I'm gonna go grab the other pokes that we need to navigate around. And the first thing we're gonna do... First thing is that we're gonna go... Oh, there's a missive. I have my shiny quota met to justify shiny being in the stream title. Or stream tags, not title. And we want Conifer for headbutts, I guess. Although I think we have all of the Pokemon that can fall out of trees already. Alright, now we change back to 8 because this is where the new pokes go. And the first thing that I'm going to do is go see if we can get any more evolution stones. Hey, welcome to stream at Johto Times. How are you doing? I'm afraid we're just about to leave Johto as you arrive, because we're going to see Bill's grandpa again. Let's go take a look. Oh, cool. You don't spend a lot of time watching streams, but you spend a little time. Nice. Oh, you saw me through Mastodon. Cool. Okay, here we go. Last time I went to Bill's grandfather here and showed off a bunch of Pokemon, and he seemed like he had seen all of them. Yeah, I guess there aren't any more... I was hoping that coming back another day he might give us more stones, like want to show us more Pokemon, but I guess not. So I'm gonna have to find another way to get the evolution stones. But yeah, I made a decent amount of progress otherwise on the Pokédex journey here. Let's get Rebuff up there. Rebuff is my designated sweet scent. I was wondering about that. Is Sweet Scent still in Pokemon these days? Or did they, like, is it not in... I mean, it wouldn't make sense in Scarlet and Violet, I guess. But did it stick around in later generations? I feel like it must have. Because it's so... Or else they removed it because it's, like, too good of a move to have. But I'm hoping we can get a Chansey here. I realized that we technically passed the halfway mark on the Pokédex because I'm at 132 now. And I'm wondering if I should have caught Chansey earlier or tried catching Chansey earlier because it's going to take a long time to find one, I think. Well, a high-level Hoppip. I wonder if Pokemon don't evolve in the wild very often. Whoops. I probably have to press that again. Because I think Hoppip is supposed to evolve before 22. I wonder if it's something like how animals in captivity will live longer than animals in the wild sometimes. Or sometimes they live shorter. I don't know. I don't know if the Pokemon folks thought that far through it back in this generation. They probably would now, though. I wouldn't put it past them. Game Freak or the Pokemon Company, whoever calls the shots. Yeah. I think this is where Chansey is supposed to be. What's hard? Geoda. I was thinking like every other Pokemon except that one. Yeah, Pokemon just grow wild without grow differently in the wild without training. Yeah. Yeah. Like trainers bring out their full potential. It's odd. It's like kind of I guess a pretty common pet peeve is to see trainers who have like unevolved Pokemon, like level 40 Magikarp fishermen and stuff like that. Although I guess you could catch a level 40 Magikarp because they just sort of they flock to the Super Rod. I don't know what it is about the Super Rod, but it draws in the like really elderly Magikarp. It's true. Yeah, freshly caught unleveled Pokemon amongst all these trainers. I think the bug Pokemon are the ones that bother me the most. Like, somebody has like a level 10 Caterpie, it's like, oh, you missed, like, it could have learned Confusion if you evolved it, dude. You know what you're doing? I guess not. Most of these trainers are children. By definition, none of us know what we're doing. At least when I was a kid. Although I don't know. When I was a kid, like, there were so many guides and stuff. There were those, like, picture books that had, that came out with each new generation. You kind of did know everything. It's, I recently remembered that I didn't have this for first generation, but ahead of the second generation Pokemon, I had this little, like, paperback flip book. Not flip book. This little, like, paperback book, almost like a pamphlet, that had all of the new Pokemon in it. I think it had Celebi, or at least it had like a silhouette, and like Professor Oak was like, oh, I don't know what this new Pokemon could be. Yeah. Oh yeah, children Pokemon trainers are only interested in how comfy and easy to wear their shorts. That's true. I'm wearing shorts right now because they are in fact comfortable and easy to wear. And it's frickin' hot out here. Yeah, Pokemon Trainer Joey. Did he must have they must have given him that name in Fire and Leaf Green, right? Because they don't get names in first gen. But I don't remember. Actually, wait, maybe they gave him a name in this one. No, they don't give him names until third gen, do they? But I remember that I had this old book for second gen. And in retrospect, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's part of the Pokemon craze where like you just want anything Pokemon. I remember being like that as a kid. Like we searched around like nearby towns for the like there was like a Pokemon toy that came in a Pokeball, like tiny little like, you know, rubber Pokemon that would come in a Pokeball, and like I wanted it so bad. And we got one, and I think the spring broke after a while. Oh, they got names in gold and silver? The trainers? Oh, I guess you're right. I'm thinking... No, yeah, you're right, because in the phone book you have to remember them by different names. Yeah, so I guess maybe maybe the youngster is actually called Joey in this one. Yeah. It's like, in a weird way, I feel like the games are designed a lot around mystery and discovering all this stuff on your own. But then all of the merchandising is about no mystery. You gotta see everything. You gotta know what all, like, you get a little flip book for cheaper than the game that just tells you what all the Pokemon are. Don't figure out the type chart yourself. We'll put one in the game manual. Although, to be fair, that one is appreciated, actually. I used to have it. I used to have it somewhere. The first generation trainer's guide that was styled to look like leather or something, like a little leather-bound notebook. My earliest memories of Pokemon? It's hard to say, actually. I was young, but I was young enough that I should remember, but not that young. I think it must have been... I think, like, the best that I can guess is that, like, Pokemon kind of all happened at once. Because I'm pretty sure, like, at least in the US, the TV show and the games kind of, like, just sort of appeared out of the ether. And the card game, I should say. All appeared at once. So, like, I can't really pick out where I first, like, encountered Pokemon. But, like, I definitely had, like... You know, I think I must have had cards first or something, because I remember that I didn't have a copy... Like, the first... Like, I think my friend just gave me a copy of Pokemon Blue because he was done with it. And that was my first Pokemon game. But I think I might have had cards before that. I don't know. I can't remember. But maybe I had Red already. It's too long ago, man. That was kind of my friend. Yeah, more or less. He was the kind of kid who, like... He had kind of richer parents, and I think he had, like, very early on, like, got detached from... He had gotten beyond, like, being attached to, you know, things. I can't say that I've fully gotten beyond that, but, like, you know, he kind of, like, recognized that the stuff was not as important. Your first game is Blue, but it had already been out for a while, and you got Crystal soon after. Oh, cool. And yeah, you started Pokemon around the time everybody else did in 99. Oh, it came out in the UK later? Like a whole year later? Well, or almost a year later, maybe. Huh. I guess, like, Europe always takes a little bit longer. But it's strange that, like, the UK would take a little extra time. Because, like, you don't have to translate it again. Maybe there's some, like... I guess there's got to be some, like, quality control or something. Yeah. Oh, we got the US got it in October 98. I don't remember. Wow. Just ahead of the holiday season. I can picture the news reports. There's that famous one where, like, everybody's talking about the new sensation, and it's called Nintendo. When, like, the NES came out. I imagine there was something very similar with Pokemon. It's a craze that's sweeping the nation. Get out to the store. Get out to the stores now. Trample your fellow man to get a copy of Pokemon for your kids. Well, there's an event in Topeka, Kansas in August 98. Oh, wow. Yeah, but the games arrived, like, to actually be sold in stores later in August. You know, I'm not convinced that there is a Chansey here, or maybe it's... Oh, wait, was it time of day? Hang on. I usually have Cerebi open in another tab. Because I remember looking up Chansey last time, and at least gold and silver, it actually shows up like... It's very rare. But there's like a slightly better chance during the daytime on like some route. Unless Cerebi just has it wrong, I don't know. I didn't look too close. Nope, it's all 1%. Huh. Maybe it was a mistake, and they fixed it since last stream. Yeah, 1% on any of these routes. Oh, they picked Topeka so they could rename it Topikachu, didn't they? That must be why they picked it. That's hilarious. Okay, yeah, we're at 15, 14, 13, I think, are Chansey. So yeah, we're gonna keep sending out this sweet scent. Oh, and they did it again for Pikachu. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I didn't know that. That's really cute. I picked Let's Go Eevee because I like Eevee better than Pikachu, actually. Well, I think Let's Go Eevee is actually the most recent Pokemon game I've played. It's the first one that I've played since, like, Fire Red, I think. But it was very nice. I think it has a balance problem. The only thing I would change about it, I think, is letting you battle the wild Pokemon again. Remember any Pokemon fan sites? Yeah, I don't remember any fan sites from being a kid. Like Cerebi, I only learned about like fairly recently, or I should say, as an adult. It's been a few years, I think, since I encountered it. Oops. But yeah, I don't think I was on the web enough back in '98 to have encountered any fan sites. No, it was just like the other kids at school. Mostly I remember connecting over the trading card game with other kids, because like when you go to school you can't bring your Game Boy because it get confiscated, but you could like hide the cards, you know. Wow, you're visiting Cerebi back in 2001. I didn't know they were around that long. That's cool. Glad to see that a pretty decent fan site like that has lasted so long. A lot of those sorts of things have died out. I know from like the Monster Hunter community, trying to dig up like old Japanese forums and stuff. Oh, 25th anniversary. Oh, that's. Oh, so wait, was Cerebi actually created in 1999? If it's the 25th anniversary, I didn't know that. Wow. Maybe they say that on the homepage and I've just not been paying attention. Hang on. No, they don't. Oops. Get out of here, Net Arena. We're talking about Pokemon fan sites. Wow, October 99. 1 year after the US release. It's good. I really like it. Like, there are maybe a few places where it kind of comes up short when I'm trying to, like, look into something. Very specific to the old games, but it's a really good website. All them dedicated fan bases. You run your own Pokemon newsletter. That's cool. To document these old sites. Yeah. I kind of wish I was online more as a younger person, because I don't... Like, when I was a kid and even a teenager, I was really, like, not familiar with the online communities anywhere. Totally foreign to me. Oops. Like, I've only really gotten into online spaces as an adult, I guess, and maybe that's all for the best. It can be kind of risky as a kid out there, especially today. But, you know, definitely missed out on some of that community. Dinner's much larger and worse than it used to be, in your opinion. Yeah, I don't have the perspective to compare, really. unfortunately. There's definitely the, what, Cory Doctorow calls enshittification. People benefit being part of smaller, close-knit communities. Yeah, that's pretty true. I wish there was something... I wish there was, like, a better alternative to Discord, for example, because, you know, every time they do, like, an update to their terms of service, you have to, like, opt out of your information getting used for training data, or whatever. And, you know, there's, like, some predatory practices in place. I guess there's, what's it called? Co-host is supposed to be pretty decent, but, like, they don't really have a phone app yet, if at all. But yeah, like, I like to believe that there's some benefit to, like, being able to reach larger numbers of people, but definitely it's much more personable to be in a smaller group, like you're saying, for sure. Because, like, I think that's sort of the appeal of, like, Discord servers, is that you have these sort of smaller, specialized groups, but, like, it's, you know, it's Discord. Gilded is an option, but you're right, they're training on AI and user data. Ah, that sucks. If true. Yeah, nowhere safe these days, yeah. Even if you have, like, even if you had, like, a federated... Oh, excuse me. I think even if you go somewhere that's federated, if it's at all available to be read, you know, scraped by bots in any way, then somebody could be using it to train their AI. We just take whatever we can find, I suppose. I want to say I got more involved in online stuff when the pandemic hit, because where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna socialize? And it's been a little tricky to get back out. Yeah, you think forums need to come back? Yeah, that would be cool. I think I want to say the only reason they haven't... Well, that's not true, though. I think definitely one of the things that changed on the internet that kind of pushed out older forums and kind of fan sites and things was just the increased cost of hosting and the higher bar that's required to make a website that actually works for users and is accessible. Like, when the big companies moved in, I think Facebook especially made, like, the biggest impact on the internet usability. Like, when they stepped in and they made it both more appealing and accessible to, like, everybody, there's just such a high level, such a high standard that they set, that all of a sudden now, like, there are higher expectations. It's not even all that high, too, but, like, there's a level where you need more expertise than people used to need to build a website, that's for sure. Like, I could build a website from, like, one of several different platforms, several different software stacks, but, like, that's because it's my job. Like, I'm trained in it. But, like, the average person, like, won't even know where to go, really. You go, like, buy a Wix account or something, or Squarespace. And then you're locked into whatever that hosting is like. Yeah. I feel like I've seen some people creating, like, new forums for their communities. Like, the old school Monster Hunter group, which started on Discord, kind of. It's more active on Discord, but they have, like, a forum that you can use. Kinda wish it was more active, though. Oh yeah, and social media in general, yeah. People got too comfortable with social media. Yeah, the page owners dictate the conversation people reply to it. Yeah, more or less. Certainly, like, the site owners also have like this sort of higher. They have this, well, they have this prerogative to make money on the platform. So like Facebook and Twitter and even Blue Sky probably, although I don't know really. Like even in their best iteration, like you do have this space that's highly curated and restricted in a very like advertiser friendly way. But also, like you said, it's like, I guess even without that angle. I feel like I don't know from my own experience because I haven't been doing much VR stuff. But I keep hearing that like VR spaces, I guess VR chat is really the only one, or the main one, have kind of taken over as like, or not taken over. They've kind of provided this decent space for like online, like decent online space. Granted, there's like no moderation, so it's kind of like the really early internet. And in many ways a lot like the current internet now. It's an intriguing idea. Forums are certainly much more accessible. Yeah, no moderation. Actually, I shouldn't say there's no moderation, but it's just more like, I don't know. What I've heard is kind of iffy. It's like goods and bads, pros and cons. I think the most I've heard is from the People Make Games little short documentary they did. Because it's not, it would never be a replacement for a forum or like written online community, because like there's almost like I think the way they described it was almost a second class of citizen in VR chat, because you can use it without a VR headset, but you have so much more limited interactivity with the environment. Man. I think what I wanted to do is to make my own model out of something and use VR chat, and so that like I just never really used it, but I was kind of curious. It almost reminds me more of like onion pages, onion domains, where like you kind of wouldn't want to just, rather than just like jumping into VR chat and going to like some instance, like you kind of want to like know somebody who knows where what the good instances are, like the ones that you should actually go to. In the same way that like .onion domains are basically like not publicized at all, like you would want to like actually know where to go. Although of course those are mostly like you know, not like kind of legally dubious activity happening in those places. But yeah, forums for sure. I was actually asked to help out with a forum not long ago, and I just didn't have the time to do it. I wish I could have. Because that would be cool. But I spent too much time doing... I spent too much time with the wiki. With the Monster Hunter wiki that I work on. Oh, you have a considerable following of Johto... Oh, Johto Times would be your newsletter, right? Has a reasonable following considering creating a community. Be a nice close-knit thing. What do you think would be some good rules to include? I'm not sure. I'm not like a... Like, I do web development as a job, but like very much on the development side, so... I don't know, just kind of like general... Yeah, for like a community forum. I guess like generally just like being kind and respectful, like kind of some of the standard ones, I think, or I consider them standard, but maybe I shouldn't take that for granted. I don't know, kind of like what I and other people have put in their like Twitch chat rules, just being like kind of respectful to people. I guess you want to define some of what you don't want. It'll vary from person to person, but yeah. Safe space is a good term too. And I don't know, I think like any forum you want to have like the area for like certain topics, certain like subtopics within the game, and then like total off-topic area where anybody with because you get all these people together under a like common interest, but like we all have different interests too, so like sort of general off-topic section with maybe some sub-forums. I feel like sometimes it's a good idea to have multiple different kinds of off-topic areas in the community, because like maybe like one for music and for other games and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, if I were going to make a community, I wouldn't want to... Chansey! Chansey is here to be part of the community! Oh my gosh. Is Mulan fast enough to actually, like, not let her get away? Jeez, it took... How long did it take? Half an hour to find a Chansey. So, I really want to catch her in the friend ball, because that'll, like, save so much time getting her to evolve. But I don't... I think I only have 2. Yeah, thanks. I hope I catch it. I hope I catch her too. I think I have 2 friend balls, right? Yeah, I have 2. Here we go. The ball that makes a Pokemon friendly. Loving the music, the remixed music. Okay. She's still asleep, in spite of everything. It's fine. If they don't work, I have 12 Ultra Balls. I don't think I can miss. It's weird. I thought friend balls were green. Ah. Oh well. We're gonna go see Blue's sister for haircuts a lot. Okay. Or level ball? I think we only get the ×2 boost for level ball. Which is not great, because level ball goes up to like 4 times the level of the other Pokemon, but yeah. Oh well, I should have got more friend balls from Kurt. I just hope that she doesn't run away, because she very well might. Yeah, it was very close. Both of them. I feel really silly. I was going to hoard a lot of friend balls to make this work, but I forgot. Oh well. At this point, I just want to get her. She looks so pensive. What's she thinking about? She's thinking about degradation of big tech on the web. The enshittification. Like, what kind of forum would I make? I would make a forum about incubating eggs. Soft-boiled? Oh, great. I mean, it's not terrible. Mulan is so strong that one false swipe brought her down to 1 HP. It's better than her running away. Spore again? Ooh, I hope we don't run out of Spore. Nah. I'll run out of Pokeballs before I run out of Spore, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Mulan II is the daughter of a Scyther, of course. So she has all the moves. Yeah, False Swipe is amazing. Did they... I wonder... I feel like they must have taken it out of one of the games at some point. Or maybe not, because it's only 40 power, so it's like a decent trade-off. And you can't catch ghosts with it. Or, I guess you could have used, is it Foresight? So I guess your ideal Pokemon would be like Spore, False Swipe, Foresight. And then maybe something like Sweet Scent so that you can just sit in the same patch of grass. Gosh, I think catching the Mantine was easier, or Mantine. She missed. Trouble go. Actually, this reminds me of something that really stood out in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee for me. Is that because you never battle the wild Pokemon except for like the legendaries, there is like no reason to learn. There's very little reason, I should say, to learn any of the status moves. Whereas normally you want to have a Pokemon that knows Sleep or like a freezing move. But it was like not that useful in Let's Go Eevee. Hey, we got her! Yeah, the 3-time wobble, it's very taunt. It's a big tantalizing. Chansey, the egg Pokemon. It walks carefully to prevent its egg from breaking. However, it is extremely fast at running away. Oh, I forgot to read Cleffa's Pokedex entry. Oops. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, Chansey. Let's see. Really see. Let's see Glinda. Or no, there's a Blissey. You'll be Blinda. Blinda, the good. Blinda the good. Thanks. Oh, that was a real relief. I gotta go buy more Pokeballs to match up. Okay, bye Fisher Welton. Thank you. It was very important for you to contact me right now. Okay, let's go find Cleffa. It's gonna be... Oh, here it is. Cleffa, the star-shaped Pokemon. Because of its unusual star-like silhouette, people believe that it came here on a meteor. Oh, nice. The reference to the cartoon there, to the anime. Yeah. Whatever town we go into next, I'll pick up some more ultras, I guess. But what else do we have to catch? I need to check my my list here. I do need to get Porygon at some point. I think I'm going to wait until I think I'm going to wait to do that. Let's see. I say, did we get all the first gens that we can get? Maybe. Yep, okay, it's on a second gen. Ladybug, also Ladian. Togetic. Alright, what? Something comes after Sudowoodo. I'll think about it. Don't tell me, I'll figure it out. And this, still don't remember what these are. But I'll figure it out. Slowking. I think we've seen a Politoed, so it's not it. There's some, like, weird mystery gaps in the decks that, like, I've just not seen. Oh, I know what this one is. This is Miss Drevis. Because I remember Miss Drevis is number 200. There are a few Pokemon where I remember what their numbers are. Oh, Snubbull. So I think Snubbull I haven't caught yet because I've been waiting for, the Swarm to get like a phone call saying, oh, there are Snubbulls swarming all over the place. And this is Dawn Fan. I don't remember what this one is. And then we've got a bunch more empty ones. Some of these are going to be, I think these three might be more baby Pokemon. Magby, Elekid, and Smoochum. And then some of these two missing spots are the other dogs. And I don't know what that one is. You don't like Snubbull? Why not? You got an axe to grind? I mostly remember Snubbull for the episode of the anime where the lady was like, oh, my Snubbull, he loves this. And he's like, he clearly does not love all of this, lady. You're not exactly mistreating your dog, but kind of a little bit. Yeah, you just... No real reason, you just really hate it. It weirds me out a little bit because it's kind of like it's this bulldog wearing a dress, but like the dress, is it like part of its body? It's got these little skirts. And I'm like, I don't know what to think about it. Oh yeah, and Mr. Mime. A friend mailed you a ton of Mr. Mime cards. Oh no. Of course. Only a good friend can do that, eh? Yeah, Mr. Mime's not my favorite either. Though I think it's the Pokemon that get humanoid are the ones that weird me out. Yeah, it's good. An amazing friend, you say? Yeah, it's like I feel like there's a line with humanoid Pokemon. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need to do that. I want to say there's a line with humanoid Pokemon because like Gengar is arguably kind of humanoid, but Gengar's really cool. I like Gengar. Meanwhile, like Mr. Mime, Hitmonchan is also kind of weird, but it doesn't bother me as much for some reason. I guess because it's got that weird face. It's got that weird head and face. Okay, I'm gonna save before I forget. You have like 134? Yeah. So let's go looking around in the grass. Maybe we'll run into one of the dogs. That'd be pretty cool. Because I think Snubbull is this way. Oh, Dunsparce is going to be one of the ones. That's also a swarm Pokemon, so I'm waiting for Hiker Anthony to call me up and be like, hey, this Dunsparce everywhere. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. But for now, let's try and get a Snubbull. It's definitely one of the Pokemon that I never caught as a kid. Like there are more than a few in 2nd gen that I just never got. Whoops. Sorry, Magnemite. Already caught one of you. It's funny, I think I ran into all 3 legendary dogs while playing Silver to complete the dex here, but in my main game, Gold, I have only seen Entei, and I've seen it like 3 or 4 times already. I feel like that happened when I was a kid too, like Entei was just like more easy to encounter for some reason. Maybe just a weird coincidence? Yeah, it's not even nearby. I do love how all 3 of the dogs look slightly or like significantly different than their modern designs. I don't know why they changed them though. I like Raiku's kind of wispy cloud mustache. Although the like blue sort of fang mask that it has now is kind of neat. Oh, Miltank. Already got one of you though. See you later, buddy. She's cute. Doesn't Miltank look kind of like she's wearing kind of like a hat that like goes over her actual ears and like around the neck, you know what I mean? Those kind of cold weather hats that kind of wrap your whole face. Anyway. I think we're gonna encounter a bunch more Tauros and Miltank before we encounter Snubbull. Actually, I'm gonna check the encounter rates real quick. Only annoying thing about having a Parasect as your designated catching Pokemon is that its cry is a little long, so it takes a little while. Takes a little while to do. Ow. Yeah, only 1% all time a day. So this Snubbull is rare as Chansey was. Oh yeah, you forgot they didn't have animated sprites in Gold and Silver, yeah. You're spoiled by Crystal, yeah. Farfetch'd? I think we... Oh no, we have a Farfetch'd. Why did I think we needed... Never mind. See you, Farfetch'd. It's like, okay. just glad that you stopped by even for a minute. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Crystal. I never played it. I think my brother had a cartridge when we were kids. Yeah, that must have been a lot of hard work because, like, they already did so much work to have two versions of every Pokemon for Gold and for Silver. Like, there's a different, like, they had a Gold sprite and a Silver sprite, which is huge. You could do 251 of those. 502 different sprites for the whole game. It's an insane amount. But yeah, then in Crystal, they go the extra step with the animations. Like, you can understand why going to Ruby and Sapphire, they didn't bother to do that again, because, like, it's too much. Because not only did they have to redo all of the 251 Pokemon in the new, like, layout, like, new sprites for 3rd gen, but then they had to do all the new Pokemon. It's like the sort of explosive growth of Pokemon has been its inevitable downfall. I know somebody was saying, like, years ago, not years ago, somebody was saying recently that they really should have started, a practice of only bringing back some of the roster with every generation instead of, like, insisting that you could catch the entire collection, because, like, that was so much work, and it's, like, really put too much of a burden on the whole thing. Well, you saw a mod someone had made that let you trade between Gen 2 and 3. Wow. It would have been handy during this era, yeah. I remember being very disappointed with Ruby because I was a little kid, but the expectation based on the first game was like, oh, I'll be able to go back to Johto and Kanto like I did in the previous one, right? That's what I was expecting the whole time through Ruby, and nope, that doesn't happen, and you can't fill out the Pokédex with, like, a lot of the Pokemon that you would otherwise get. Which justifies Fire Red and Leaf Green, or that's how they justify Fire Red and Leaf Green, but yeah. That's right, and they didn't have Night and Day either. That kind of bugged me. But yeah, but they had some cool stuff. They had the little, like, tree houses, the little, like, hideouts that you can make. Right? Or was that Fire Red did that? Whichever one did that was pretty cool. I think the double battles kind of bothered me in 3rd gen, but that's become a staple of the series now, so I can't really complain. If anything, it just expanded, like, the whole series, the whole, like, possibility. Oh, Secret Base, that's what it's called, yeah. You could create them in Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember, like, you find, like, a little notch in the wall, and it's like, ah, this is a perfect place for a little base. Oh yeah, they never did bring that back, did they? Is that... I thought for sure they might have had that in, like, Diamond and Pearl or something, but I never played those games. I basically stopped playing Pokemon when they moved to the Nintendo DS, because I just never had a DS. It's like... Some people are kind of pretentious about, like, they only like old gens of Pokemon, and I'm just like, I just didn't have, like, the game console for it. Oh, you have a device to dump your save. You can dump it from your original cartridge. Yeah. Wow. And you still have your old cartridge. The battery didn't run out yet? That's nice. Even though all of my cartridges now have new batteries, I am still a little... Part of me is still, like, a little worried in, like, the back of my mind. But... at worst, I could always trade everything to my flash cart. I have a Color and... a Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance flash carts. Oh, it's just regular Game Boy cartridges, yeah. Wish I had, yeah. I remember back in, like, 2013 or 14, something like that. think it was after college. I remember, like, going to a GameStop, and I was like, you know what? I used to, because, like, I didn't have my Game Boy. I think I'd, like, traded in all of my Game Boy and Game Boy Color games ages ago. I remember going to a GameStop to get Game Boy, to get Pokemon Gold, and I was like, hey, this game isn't saving. Because even that early on, the internal battery had, like, run dry for Gold. I think it probably runs dry faster because they have to maintain the real-time clock. But I was like, I was so disappointed. I thought it was broken, but then I learned, like, oh no, it's just the battery died. So I had this, like, mostly useless Game Boy cartridge. Oh yeah, exactly. I was just, you just explained it, yeah. Red, blue, and yellow could last around 25 to 30 years, depending on battery usage. Wow. Oh, hi, Tauros. I already have you, though. Oh, and Ruby and Sapphire they had like flash memory, right? They had a chip. Yeah. But I guess they don't have a real-time clock. That's the trade-off. We wrote a whole guide on it to encourage people to look at all the options. Yeah. No, I actually resoldered. I soldered in new batteries on the 2 cartridges I have that had died. I want to say, I'm not sure. I want to say that my Pokemon Blue cartridge is the same one I had when I was a kid, but I don't know. I think it might not be. This Game Boy though, I'm actually playing on. So I'm playing on a Game Boy player. And I'm using the like link cable so I can play on my old Game Boy Advance. So I'm actually playing like my old, you know, default purple GBA from when I was a kid. At least I did save that at least. Yeah, you wouldn't dare do that on games in case you messed it up. Yeah, soldering, it's not too bad as long as. The danger is that you need to get a battery that has the tabs on it, because, like, I know people would absolutely try and, like, solder the tabs onto a battery, but, like, you'll probably blow up the battery if you do that, which is bad. But, I mean, in my experience, like, I'm really nervous with soldering, but putting these batteries in the cartridges, was not too bad. It was not too scary, really. Yeah, this is original hardware. Yeah. I have, so I have, the Game Boy player, I have a flash, or I have a memory card with the, like, I forget what it's called, the, like, replacement software that renders better than the Game Boy player disc, you know? So I have that, and it uses Wind Waker to, like, actually use the save exploit to load it. And that's running through a RetroTink. Like it's a RetroTink 2X, I think? 2X Pro or something? And then into my actual, like, capture card. Yeah, I wish I could remember what it's like GB something. The custom software to run the Game Boy player. But yeah, because I didn't realize that the official Nintendo disc, like, is really bad. Like, the upscaling is bad, there's a lot of lag, but, like, this way just runs things so much better. My capture could be better, I think. Like, I think I've screwed up somewhere in the, like, I might not be capturing the right resolution. Or, actually, I know what it is. The RetroTink actually outputs, like, it outputs some weird resolution that, like, my capture card can't recognize, or that's just not an option. It does, like, 720 by 240p or something like that. It's very strange. And so it doesn't fill the entire monitor, but, like... Yeah, I feel like if I tinkered more with it, maybe I could, maybe the image would be sharper, but... for now, I think this will do. This does well enough. But yeah, I will say it's very expensive to do it this way, and I don't really recommend it unless you can afford all of the hardware. Actually, I guess it's probably more expensive than when I got it, because, like, this GameCube is the original GameCube that I bought, like, in a GameStop for 99 bucks. You know, when it was new. So I didn't have to, you know, a new GameCube now, or used GameCube, I should say, like a refurbished one now, be really expensive, I bet. But I did buy the Game Boy player pretty recently, and that, well, not recently, bought it years ago, but it was not that expensive, because I guess the discs are the parts that everybody lost. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the hardware that I have saved from when I was a kid. I don't have a lot. I wish I still had my Game Boy Color. I had a lime green. One of the few like odd features of this game, I guess, that you can't do with a GBA is the mystery gift. I would need 2 Game Boys, I guess, for that to actually use it, but you know, it kind of makes me wish I had one. Although that said, the GBA is much more comfortable in my hands. Like I think I was originally using a Game Boy Advance SP because the buttons are a little bit more comfortable, but like the like size and shape of the GBA is just much better as like an adult. Wait, we're coming up on the middle of the stream. I was hoping to encounter a Snubble before then, but might just have to wait. Either Snubble or, like, one of the dogs. Actually, I think the dogs move when you change region, right? It's like, oh no, Entei moved. Or was it down there before? I don't know. Yeah, you're hoping the Snubble stays away. But I need to get it for the decks. There it is! Snubble! It is very strange. I like Snubble's face and ears. Like, it's a good design. But there's something weird about the skirt and the little like blue frilly collar. Yeah, look away. This is a Snubble content warning. We will announce when the Snubble is no longer on screen. Okay, it should be easy to catch, though. Just got a great ball. Hey, there we go. It's funny, they added a bunch of new dog Pokemons in second generation, but did they... I don't think there are any new cats, are there? Or did I forget something obvious? Oh, here we go. Pokédex time. Snubble, a fairy Pokemon. Although it looks frightening, it is actually kind and affectionate. It is very popular among women. What? No, I can't throw it into the sea. We gotta give it a name. We gotta give her a name. She's gonna be a Granbull. So what could... I already named a Pokemon after Granny Weatherwax. Oh, so I was tempted to do Granny, though. Granbull. You just do Gran. How about... Gran... Is there a hyphen? Oh, there is. It will be Gran. No! Ah, crap. The Gran hyphen. Alright. I guess that's it. Gran hyphen. It's the name of our Snubble. Okay, I think the only swarming Pokemon left is Dunsparce. Because I think we got a Wobbuffet, right? I got a Wobbuffet last stream. Yeah, there it is. So we need Dunsparce, and then I need to figure out what these other Pokemon are. I might just look them up. I want to like test my memory. Hang on. I'm about to do the midstream break, but I want to see if I can like summon from the depths of my memory like what these Pokemon are. So this one's easy. Togetic, Azumarill. Yeah, what is between Sudowoodo and a Hoppip? Because we got Smeargle and Aipom. Like, Aipom is a Pokemon I always forget about. It's so strange and so, like, unreal. Oh, no. Snubble's a failure of a Pokemon. No. The failure of a name. I don't know. You're making me want to go back and rename it properly like I meant to. Gosh, I think it must be something that you find at Mount Silver that lives here. Slow King. Polytoad is in one of these slots for sure. Which is weird, because I thought we encountered a trainer's Polytoad before, but I guess not. Then between Fortress and Gligger, I think this is Dunsparce. Yeah, there's some weird missing... Oh, you know what? Blissey will be one of these. I forgot about Blissey. And then I think we've got Blossom. There's Blossom in the deck. So this one might be Blissey. Oh, the legendary battle will move as you move between routes and cities. Yeah, I thought so. So like, hey, surprise, it's nighttime. So like now that... Since we haven't moved this whole time, Entei should still be where it was. Yeah, it's still down there. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. That's good to know. So I guess the smart thing would be to move... Pick a route where you think it'll show up, move, like, into the route, and then cross the boundary and go back, and just keep checking to see if it's there. Boy, there are a bunch of Pokemon. I know there should be 3 empty slots. I don't know who's after Miltank. But there should be 3 empty slots for the babies that we haven't gotten yet, and Donphan. Yeah, I'll check these empty spots during the break, and then if there are any more Pokemon we can catch before the legendary dogs, then I will catch them. If not, then it's time to get the legendary dogs. So stay tuned, enjoy the music, get up and stretch or get a snack or what have you, and I will see you after the break. Oh yeah, use repels and have a high-level Pokemon in your slot. Yeah, that's true. The trouble is that they'll probably run away before I can catch them. I think I'll suffice with the sweet scent. Oh yeah, cool. Thank you for joining me, Johto Times. I'll check out your newsletter. Hope you have a good night. And to the rest of you, and anyone else watching, stay tuned. Hey, welcome back, and don't I feel a fool? I forgot. How could I forget? One of my favorite Pokemon designs from this generation is one that we just haven't encountered yet. I think it's this one. Is Sunkern. I feel like such a fool. I forgot about Sunkern. Unfortunately, we can't catch it because it only turns up in the daytime. So next stream, I'll have to go get a Sunkern. But we can go to... Yeah. Oh, and one of the other ones that I forgot about, a Pokemon design that I generally don't remember very well, I guess, is Corsola. Who I also can't catch because it only shows up in the morning and daytime. So, oops. Sorry. Let's see, wait, Sunkern only show up in the morning? No, it shows up in the daytime. Okay, yeah. But it's nighttime, so we can go get Misdreavus, who will be fairly difficult to catch, I think, because it, False Swipe will not work. So we need Mulan. Mulan is very slow, though. We will need Mulan to make it fall asleep. 46 speed, that's at level 50, that's slow. That is slow. I'll have Conifer in first place just to, yeah, let's save as well. Whoops. I'll have Conifer in first place so we can run away from wild Pokemon to get there. Like, we have Scyther, don't we? Because Mount Silver requires a lot of... Yes, there's Scyther. Mount Silver requires a lot of HMs. I like the music here, though. It's very good. Yeah, so we want to find... I want to get to the waterfall. It's... At least Cerebi calls it the waterfall cave. We have a better chance of running into a Misdreavus there. But I don't want to put on a repel yet because we might encounter one here. I think my trouble is that I never looked for Misdreavus in the cave. I was convinced that you couldn't get one in Gold. But I think I only ever looked outside in the grass, and I probably didn't come in here at nighttime either. But Misdreavus is a Pokemon I always wanted to catch, and I never did. It's not very strong, unfortunately. It's one of only 4 ghost Pokemon in the whole game, and it's the weakest. But it's neat. I like it. If it had better attack, it would actually be a good ghost Pokemon. Because ghost Pokemon are like not even very good with their own type. Hey, Larvitar. I don't remember seeing Larvitar very often when I used to play this. But here it is, just showing up. Anyway, I feel like such a doofus. I forgot about Sunkern and Corsola. Man. It's because Corsola is so rare, I think you can only catch it by fishing. Here we go. Alright, I think this is the cave we want to be in. So, no need to bike around, I can just rebuff. Golduck? I don't think I've ever seen a wild Golduck, that's crazy. Okay, let's stand near the entrance so we can leave easily. Yeah, but I like Sunkern. Sunkern, the cute little sprout Pokemon. I'm surprised that we haven't seen one from a trainer at all. Because apparently it lives in the national park. That's something I remembered for sure. Oh, and Route 42, which is here? Apparently it hangs out there too. Maybe I read it wrong. But yeah, I've only gone into the grass at the national park for bug catching. So I guess I never encountered one. There it is! There he be! Pride Month, y'all. Well, gee, I can't Shadow Ball it because I think I'll knock it out. What do I do? Carry with a Spark, maybe? I think a Spark would be weak enough. The trouble here is that I can't False Swipe. Oh. What? Okay, Pain Split is a little scary. I didn't know it had that. Is Misdreavus more of like a strategy Pokemon? Uh-oh. Oh no. That's a problem. Oh, and Carry is stuck. Alright, well, I guess we just have to start throwing Pokeballs now. This is really bad. I mean, luckily, Misdreavus is not that hard to come by. So, like, if we have to encounter a new one, it won't be too bad. I probably should have just had... he's fully paralyzed, and yet we aren't going to catch him. Dang. I think I probably need to run away, actually. And there aren't any special balls that are going to help me here. It has to be just regular... I think I'll go until I've got like 8 Ultra Balls left, and then if we still haven't caught him, then I'll run away. Man, if I knew that Wild Misdreavus was gonna have a mean look, I might have led with Mulan II. I almost called her Mush. She can't move. She's fully He's fully paralyzed. He can't move. Sorry. Boy Misdreavus feels very... And it's like kind of trans colors. It's more of a gray. But the like pink on kind of bluish gray feels very good and appropriate for Pride Month. Dang. I think we have to run away. Dang it. Oh, we can't run away. Oh, that's right. Oh well. Sorry. Oh, and Carrie's confused. That's right, she hasn't had any turns to clear her confusion because I've just been throwing the Pokeball. Oops. Cool. Well, this is going great. That went well. Okay, Mulan. I think I'll have to, like, switch to Conifer so we can actually run away from... No, it's an actual Misdreavus. It's a girl this time. She's completed her transition. I think the only attack I can use, though, is Rock Smash. Let's see. Oh no, it doesn't work at all. I'm such a doofus. Okay. Maybe Scyther will be weak enough to, like, not knock her out? Sure. I want to say Foresight might work here, but, like, I don't know if that... Okay, we can use Waterfall, because it's weaker than a Surf. Oh, come on, with your mean look. You're gonna have to knock out Scyther. Okay, cool. That's not good. That's no good. Does she not have any attacking moves except for Pain Split? Oh my gosh. And I can't, like, leave. I can't run away or switch out. I'm sorry, Scyther. You're gonna have to either get knocked out or knock out the Misdreavus yourself. She's never had to fight in her entire existence, Scyther. Okay, Misdreavus actually knows a move. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, well, Carry Spark might bring it low enough, and then we can switch out. Unless we get unlucky with another mean look, we can switch out for Mulan. Oh, we got unlucky with Paralyze. Well, Mulan can't do any damage anyway. You don't really have, like, a small attack, do you? I don't have a Pokemon that's good for this. I'll try and Spore, though. I don't think Spore works if the foe already has a status effect, though. Yeah, it won't work. Oh, that was bad. Okay, well, maybe... Well, okay, well, Carry might be the one then. Spark might lower this Misdreavus enough. Let's try it. If not for Confuse Ray. Cool. Here we go, Bitterberry. Well, now we're locked in. We're locked in now. Paralysis, unfortunately, doesn't actually work to help improve our catch rate. So we're a little bit screwed over here. At least we got her into red health, so as long as she doesn't use another Pain Split, we might be able to do this. Boy, and she's like level 40 something, so like even if we wanted to use like a level wall, that wouldn't help. She's too lightweight for a heavy ball to work. No other options really. Ultra Ball is the only way to go. There's no like Dusk Ball or anything. Well, I have a feeling we're gonna run out of Ultras. We got her! Wow. I've never caught a Misdreavus before. This is awesome. Misdreavus, the Screech Pokemon. It likes playing mischievous tricks such as screaming and wailing to startle people at night. Oh, I see. She's a Banshee then. Yeah. Should we just call her Banshee? Banshee. No, don't Banshee. Don't ban, she did nothing wrong. Okay, enough of that. I guess the only thing that I can catch right now is a Dunsparce. Or we could start going after the dogs. I kind of want to catch... I kind of want to evolve everything first. Like level up and evolve all the other Pokemon before we go after legendaries. So let's see if we can get a Dunsparce. In fact, I can remove everybody else from my my phone book, because the only one I need right now is Hiker Anthony. Hey, Anthony. You are all that remains. And I just have to remember to go after Corsola and Sunkern early tomorrow, in the daylight. Oh, Larvitar has a cute cry. Edgy little, like... He's almost like a Toriyama bad guy design. Oh right, Dark Cave here? For Dunsparce, I think? It doesn't make much sense, because why would Hiker Anthony know about it when he's way down south of here? But that's supposed to be the case. Okay, cool. We don't need to get any more Pokeballs, because if we do encounter a Dunsparce, I think a level ball will actually work really well. Here we go. Just want to be sure I'm going to the right place so we can enjoy the Violet City music a little bit. So long, Violet City. There we go. I think that was a pretty good transition. Alright. Oh yeah. Been a while since we heard this music, eh? And it will be a long time yet with our sweet scent tactic. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I figured out modding. I was able to mod Fallout 4 in New Vegas since last stream. Turns out it was just file invalidation. Like the most basic step that you have to do. Because at least in Linux, the guides that I found directed me to use Mod Organizer, which I'm used to using Vortex in Windows. And I guess Mod Organizer doesn't actually do file invalidation for you, like it's supposed to, but it doesn't work. Maybe it's a Linux only thing, maybe it's an unresolved bug. But yeah, I had to add, you know, file invalidation equals 1 or whatever the setting is. And boot them up, and hey, the mod started working, and it's been a much more pleasant experience. Although, I spent like an embarrassing amount of hours in Fallout 4, because just like the core game loop is strangely satisfying, especially just like even cleaning up settlements. I don't know, clearing away all the like dead trees and piles of tires and stuff is just like just satisfying. And then like putting up walls and stuff, designing the furniture. I kind of want to wait until I unlock more stuff that I can make, because like I know you can find like little books, catalogs or whatever that that sort of teach you how to build new stuff. But yeah, like I want to put up some walls in Good Springs, make it easier to defend against raiders, you know. But yeah, but I also started out a New Vegas save. I was kind of looking into like how to kind of max out your stats, kind of cheat the system a little bit. And with all the DLC especially, it seems like it's not that difficult. Yeah, I maxed out luck so that I could win at the blackjack tables. Be pretty good. It'll be a pretty fun time. I've always liked the idea of I don't know what it is about these Bethesda games, but I always go or I like to max out all of my skills and get really good equipment before I do any important quests. Anything that's like with like a Fallout 4 or a Skyrim, I like to do it before getting into the main quest. And I guess with a New Vegas, I want to do it before I do anything, like, especially important. Or at least anything where I think it would be... I'd get an advantage from having better skills. Skill points. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. But New Vegas is... weirdly enough, I think Fallout 4 has been engaging because of, like, the weapon upgrade systems. Like, even though the skill points are gone, more or less, like, the skill tree is so much more boring. Like, the weapon mods are actually, like, interesting enough to have kept me going and kept me wanting to level up. Meanwhile, New Vegas just has, like, more generally interesting, like, RPG-ish things going on, where, like, I'm eager to level up for the ability to, like, I don't know, use my medical skill for some, like, skill checks, you know, or to, like, be able to, you know, use the speech skill to... you know, converse, you know, talk somebody down from a fight or whatever. To be able to, like, talk my way through a really difficult situation. think those are the cool appeal. Those are the things that appeal to me about these kind of RPGs. You know, and I've been mostly spoiled on, like, even though I never beat Fallout 4, I only played it a little bit. I've already been thoroughly spoiled on the story, and I, like, really don't care. Really don't care. Even some of the expansions fumble their stories. I want to say it was Far Harbor is the one, I think, that I heard had, like, the best story out of the base game and the DLCs. Like, main quest things. And even that one is, like, still not great. But, you know, that's why New Vegas is more appealing, because I've been spoiled on that story, too. Like, pretty thoroughly spoiled, but, like, the experience of playing through it is so much different. And there's also the excitement of, like, not knowing whether you're gonna actually be able to succeed to do what you're trying to do. Gosh, I wonder if we should just start... Maybe it would be good to, like, get a, an experience share and start training up my, like, Weedle. Because we could be, like, knocking out these Pokemon in one hit, and it would be about taking as long. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go do that. Let's go get our Weedle. And, we'll train up... I think it makes sense to train up some of the really low-level Pokemon that I need to evolve while we're looking for this Dunsparce. And I can leave Mulan in first because she'll be strong enough to just cut or Rock Smash whoever we run into. Mostly Rock Smash with those Geodudes. Okay, so I'm keeping my pokes organized now. Box 12 is where... Oh, although I forgot to move the unknowns around. I'm gonna do that later. Box 12 is where I put, like... the, like, more quote-unquote important Pokemon, like the ones that have... the ones that I use to bring around for utility and so on. So, like, Box 12 will have all of the Elite Four champions, my, like, core team that I spent the whole game with. Here we go, Drusilla. That's right, Drusilla with a drill, because she will be a Beedrill one of these days. Okay, there we go. And rebuff, we want to be in the second spot. Because I switched to him a lot. Okay, Drusilla. You're gonna level up kind of slow, honestly, because these are low-level Pokemon, but you will... We might get you to be a Beedrill before the stream ends. And otherwise, I just gotta hope that Hiker Anthony gets back to me. And is like, hey, there's Dunsparce everywhere. I don't know. I think it is funny. There's something funny to me about how easy it is for a game like a Fallout 4 to convince you, or convince me to pick up trash. So much trash. And to prioritize. Like desk fans and aluminum cans. Easy picks. Hot plates are a little heavier. I also didn't mean to do a Rock Smash. Yeah. It was funny, starting out at New Vegas playthrough, I was like, gosh, do I need to start picking up, like, these scrap metal and stuff? And, like, it has its uses, because they kind of started to do some, like, crafting stuff. But not really. They kind of don't. At least not early on. it's like later when you discover, like what later when you're able to make certain ammo and stuff, then you realize what you actually need. That's neat. I wish Fallout didn't look so ugly. I don't know how else to put it, but... Or at least the 3D Fallouts. It's like, like, I know it's supposed to be, you know, the dilapidated post-apocalypse, but I mean, it looks ugly, like, in the same way that Oblivion looks ugly, you know? It's just kind of a... something about the lighting, I think, and the material shaders or whatever. Something about the, like, the texturing and the lighting just makes everything look a little gross. You know, like, even all this time after the end of the world, like, the bombs dropped, you'd think that people would have cleaned up a little bit. But nope. No, this is the right place, isn't it? This must be. I'm, like, second-guessing myself, though. It's this dark cave. Times a day, 1%. 1% encounter rate. Drusilla is leveling up really slow. Oh, she's level 7 already. That'd be why. Maybe this won't help her out that much. Yeah, this is Dark Cave. I'm making myself fall asleep here. I think the smart thing would probably to have Drusilla out first and then switch her out for Mulan or somebody else. But I'm also too lazy to do that. So it ain't gonna happen. I think I must have seen a Dunsparce once before when I played this. Not in this game, obviously, because... not in this playthrough, because it's not in the decks. But I'm pretty sure I've seen one in game, so I guess I got really lucky. Or I probably happened to enter a cave around the time that, there was a swarm going on. So far, no swarm, though. I feel silly, because I think we got a message about a swarm from Hiker Anthony once. And I didn't go investigate it, and I didn't realize just how rare a Dunsparce is. I should have. I should have gone out and got one. Brrr. I think Drusilla is one level away from evolving, too, so we might get a Kakuna. Kakuna in this very strain. If nothing else. Yeah, I guess, what am I gonna do for next? I'm trying to think of what eggs to hatch. I guess it'll be a surprise. Which Pokemon will Pete hatch out of the egg on next stream? Tune in next time to find out. There are only 3 left. You get a 1 out of 3 chance to guess it. Mail in your guess to P.O. Box 9847. And the winner will get a free ticket to Funco Land. We'll get a free coupon. We'll get a coupon for 1 free game from Funco Land. I wanted to say Six Flags, and I forgot. I was like, what am I trying to say? Yeah, there she goes. She's evolved. She's a cocoon. Kakuna. Let's go read Kakuna's Pokédex entry. Eventually. I already have Beedrill, I guess, but I didn't read the entry because I haven't evolved Drizzdrilla yet. This is from a catching contest, I guess. Kakuna, the cocoon Pokemon. Although it is a cocoon, it can move a little. It can extend its poison barb if it is attacked. Also, it's 2 foot tall, which is as tall as a Snubble. That's a big Kakuna. Nice. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop battling Pokemon because the leveling takes so much longer than just running away. But I will keep looking for this Dunsparce. Like, some of these low-level Pokemon will be way zero level just by going to, like, Mount Silver and using the experience share up there. And, like, I have decent type coverage spread, so I can, like, have it as the starter and switch it out, and hopefully it won't get, like, pursued to death by a bear. It won't exit pursued by bear. Gosh, I'm so tired. Pokemon will do that to you with these really rare encounters. Maybe I should just... You know what? Let's go get leveled up. I think, maybe the grass outside our critique will be a good place to start. We can have just drill in first. And then switch out to somebody else. I just hope we don't run into a legendary dog out here. That would be pretty bad. Because it'll run away, like, immediately. Oh, and it's an Entei, too. Of course it's Entei. It's always Entei. Well, hey, Chill. Welcome. Meet Entei, the legendary dog. Entei's not heavy enough for a heavy ball. Let's just throw an Ultra Ball. I don't think it's even gonna land. Oh, it did. We have to try. Bye-bye, Entei. It was nice meeting you. Hi, Granthony, do you have good news? No, he just wants a battle. Actually, that's not bad. The battle will be good experience for Drizzdrilla. Oops, so let's do that, actually. Man. The thing is, I don't know if Mulan II is even fast enough to spore an Entei before it runs away. Maybe we need to get, maybe we need to get the Misdreavus in here. Maybe we need to get Banshee to, to mean look the wild dog so it can't run away. Although it'd probably use Roar or something. If you're wondering, that is going to be my tactic for dealing with the legendary dogs. I'm going to try and mean look them. Aw, crap. Carrie, you can hold out. It's not that strong. Why was your opening move to self-destruct with the Graveler? Why'd you do that? Whoa, she's immediately level 10. I didn't think she would go that fast. We did give her the lion's share of the points, though. She's gonna get like 2 more levels from the rest of these. Man, I'm really schooling Hiker Anthony. Anthony, you leveled up a decent amount, but not enough, buddy. What I really need from you is to know when there's a Dunsparce swarm. But I will battle you for the benefit of my Pokemon filling out the decks. Dang, she got 4 whole levels from that. Oh boy, you got more zip. I think she might have missed like a move from leveling too far. That'd be sad. Yay, Beedrill! I like Beedrill. Beedrill's cool. I just want to look-see. Oh, shiny Beedrill. Shiny Beedrill is actually kind of cool. It's like silver and blue. Oh, it was just gonna learn Fury Attack. Boo. Nobody cares about Fury Attack. Twin Needle is not great, but at least it does 50 combined. Beedrill, the Poison Bee Pokemon. It can take down any opponent with its powerful poison stingers. It sometimes attacks in swarms. That's interesting. It's not like... It's the Poison Bee Pokemon? That feels wrong, doesn't it? The Poison Bee Pokemon. Oh wait, I need to take the experience share back. Okay, cool. So now we can put you back in the box, Drusitrilla. I guess the smart thing is to just keep leveling up Pokemon while we wait. Leveling up and evolving Pokemon while we wait for that that Dunsparce swarm. I think it's the last one that I can catch at least at all times of the day. So, yeah. Okay, Carnage, the Nidoran girl. We'll give you the experience share, and we'll help level you up. I should heal, though. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing, I guess. Until next stream, where we catch the remaining Pokemon we need to catch. Yeah. I have to say, I think that you can... Thinking of modding again, and Bethesda games. I think you can install Vortex, but mod organizer is like the preferred way. Aw, look at a little Carnage, she's so cute. I like this way of having the Pokemon I'm training be like a little starting off, like starting out the battle and then switching out so we get to see the back sprite. I think that's neat. Because we won't normally see that for most of the Pokemon. It's a little risky, of course, because they might get Pursuit introduced in this one. Does anyone else feel like Pursuit was designed specifically for this kind of swap training? Like, swapping out a stronger Pokemon to, like, get the experience on your weaker Pokemon? Oh yeah, and Carnage gets, like, extra experience. There we got. Carnage gets first Carnage gets half of the experience that is split with it and Carrie, and then it gets the like bigger half. That's so weird. So we're gonna see like 3 experience pop-ups. Oh, it's Tangela. Okay, Carnage, you're not really equipped to fight a Tangela, but Rosencrantz is. Oh, he ran away. Scaredy cat. I bet he would have stayed if we hadn't switched out. Oh, there he is. He's back. We caught up with him. Or not even. Reba attracted him back to our location. It was like, oh, I smell it. There's that sweet smell again. Aha, fooled you twice. Fool you once, shame on me. Fool you twice, shame on you. So shame on you, Tangela, for getting fooled twice. Now you're fuel for the fire that is Carnage. The Nidoran girl. Soon to be a Nidorino. Exactly right now. Wow, level 16. That was fast. Yeah, I like the Nidorina sprite. She's cool. Let me check something really quick. She learns Bite, I guess, but nothing really important. So we can just give her a Moonstone straight away and get another Pokemon. Oh, although I need to read the decks. And then we should do Pidgey next, because I skipped. I'm kind of skipping. Nidorina, the Poison Pin Pokemon. When feeding its young, it first chews and tenderizes the food, then spits it out for the offspring. Okay, like a bird. Is that because little tiny baby Nidorans can't chew their own food? Okay, so we still have only 1 Sunstone. It's really bugging me, but we have 4 Moonstones, which is all we need. Okay, Carnage, I'm going to take the experience share for the moment, and I'm gonna give you. Oh, take a look at this nice little. Oh, look at this nice little shiny stone. Doesn't it shimmer like the moon? Oh my gosh, Carnage is evolving. She's getting more powerful. She's getting enraged. Look at her go. She's stomping. Carnage evolved into Nidoqueen. Yeah. Oops. Nidoqueen, the drill Pokemon. Its body is covered with needle-like scales. It never shows signs of shrinking from any attack. Also, it's only 4'3". I thought Nidoqueen was like big. I thought Nidoking and Nidoqueen like towered over people, but they're only 4 foot tall. Huh. The big, like, rabbit dinosaur Pokemon. Actually, you know, I kind of wanted to move in order of the Pokédex, but I think I'm just going to move in order of, like, whatever I have in the box. So, Depardieu, we already have a Parasect in the Pokédex because of trading. Oops. But I want to have a Pokédex. I want to have a Pokemon in the box. I want to have, like, my own Parasect. So we're going to do that. Oh, also, I think I like to level up the highest level Pokemon that need to evolve first, so like... Well, actually, I should evolve the ones that evolve faster on stream, shouldn't I? I think Paris is not one of them. Well, is it like level 22, I think? So it'll take a few battles. I want to say Paris is also one of the slower leveling Pokemon in the game. Whoops. Oh, it's a Sneasel. Cool. I don't see Sneasel very often. Also, sadly, like a Pokemon that is that there are not very many representatives in its category, and yet it's not very strong. Also, don't really have a good Pokemon to fight it with. I guess Mulan kind of. Rosencrantz can do it. I don't know if it even learns. It learns like Icy Wind, maybe. It's not terrible. It's not gonna hurt Rosencrantz too much, I mean. If I had a fighting Pokemon, this Sneasel would be done for. Like, Mulan's Rock Smash is, like, almost good, but, like, not quite. Like, if I had a cross-chopping with Choke or something. Or if I just had Lord to do, like, the fire damage. Yeah, Depardio's growing so fast. Actually, I will get Lord, now that I think about it. I'll swap out Scythen. Or, oh no, I'll swap out Scythen for, Conifer, I think. Or, actually, you know what? We don't need Rosencrantz until we need to fly. Rosencrantz, you can take a break. I think Conifer is a good choice, or maybe Gengar. What moves did Gengar have, anyway? Oh, right, I gave him Never Melt Ice. He's got Thunderbolt, Psychic, Ice Punch, and Fire Punch. I'll go with Conifer, though. Gengar, I need to train on, like, the Elite Four so that he can be, like, my super sweeper. I can use him to train up, like, Larvitar, for example. Yeah, Conifer is very strong, like, surprisingly strong in a way that I would not have guessed. Ah, Sneasel again, wow. A lot more common than I would have thought. Hope it doesn't have Pursuit. Okay. Because it might, but it's a wild Pokemon, so it'll be random. Whether it even does it. I love to think that the shaking is Conifer, like, wiggling its butt like a cat does. You know, when a cat's ready to pounce, it, like, wiggles. And it goes boom. Boom, boom, boom. More Sneasel. Am I like in the Sneasel patch of grass right now? Why is it all Sneasels? Oops, all Sneasels. I want to say, doesn't Dark resist Steel? I was thinking of using Steel because of the Ice. But yeah, I think it like neutralizes that, so... Return it is. And then Ghost does like no damage, right? No. Ghost does some normal damage. Oh, what? I'm looking at the wrong Pokemon in Cerebi, never mind. Okay, let's watch that Tangela run away! Oh, it didn't do this time. Interesting. You think you can take on Conifer, do you? Just gonna make him annoyed, really. Tangela survived. How's Tangela that strong? Sorry, I wanted to look up where, is it level 22 that Paris evolves? That's very high. 24! Wow. Wow. I'm thinking it might not happen this stream. Oh, hello, Ursaring. I see you're looking ornery as usual. Kinda confused and puzzled, maybe. Oh my gosh, stop. Stop! Why are you so strong? Fury swipes never work for me like that, whenever I've used them. There, the conifers return the favor. Okay, well, I think it's about time to end the stream. And Conifer needs to heal up anyway. I'll get another Pokemon egg ready before Thursday's stream. And I think I'll level up. I'll do what I did in my first gen playthrough. And I'll level up the, I'll level up all the Pokemon that I need to level up, like, off stream. So that on stream they only have, like, one level to go. I think that's a smart thing to do, so that we don't just sit around trying. I don't have to, like, do podcast mode for, like, crazy number of hours just to get all these Pokemon evolved. But we're moving along. We're getting most of these leveled up and evolved and ready to go. I'm also going to reorganize the Pokemon boxes some more, because I want to get them in, like, Pokedex order, I think. So, thank y'all for joining me. Wednesday is Juneteenth, and I actually have the day off, so I might do something special. I don't know. I'm kind of... I'd probably just take the day off. But, for sure, more Pokemon on Thursday. So look out for that, and the mystery surprise baby hatching that'll happen then. Hopefully, we'll also get a call from Hiker Anthony to tell us about a Dunsparce. Oh, don't let it be this phone call. Oh, he wants to battle again. Dude, we just battled. Alright, well, thank y'all again for joining me, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.